Good to talk to you, Matt. I want to come to the nuclear issue in just a moment, but first off, you've taken an interest too in these lithium-ion batteries that are so common now around the country. They're used on a grand scale, of course, as part of the renewable backup, but in people's houses, they're powering all sorts of things like e-bikes and golf buggies. We've got to be careful about them. They've created a lot of fires and done a lot of damage. Now, confirmation that at least 2 lives have been lost by fires caused by these devices.
Well, look, it's a tragic circumstance, and my heart goes out to the family and loved ones that are affected here. Apparently, 2 people did escape these terrible fires, and I'm just concerned we're rushing so headlong in different directions that there's a lot of risks we're not properly factoring in. Had a day-long fire, or a couple of days-long fire near where I'm based in central Queensland recently, spewing toxic fumes all over a local community. And we're going to put a lot more of these things all around the country, and there really has to be a proper look at the risks of these. Are we making sure that the safety precautions are in place? And that's why the Nationals Party and the Liberal Party have tried constantly in the last year to establish a Senate inquiry into the renewable energy, so-called transition into renewable energy. We need to look at these things because there's a whole lot of impacts on our electricity system, on the safety of our grid that should be properly investigated. But no surprise, the Labor Party and the Greens have teamed up together to stop that investigation. They don't want these questions asked. And if we're not going to ask the questions, if we're not going to get to the bottom of these issues, unfortunately, I'm worried that more people will be hurt, and we don't want to see that.
Now, onto the nuclear debate. Now, obviously, you support sustainable, reliable energy, but I would have thought the big push on nuclear from the coalition might upset you a bit because you've been a coal power advocate, a supporter of modern technology for coal-fired generation. This would surely be the kibosh for that.
Well, I don't think it should be, for a start, but just to abuse yourself of any preconceptions, I just love all types of power. I just love electricity.
As long as it's there.
I think we need more of it. It's a wonderful miracle that Benjamin Franklin discovered centuries ago and has been passed down to us, that we can just flick a switch and things work. And I think that's part of our problem, is that people have become so used to things just working, they don't quite understand the complexities involved of delivering those electrons on a constant basis to your household. So I do think we need all types of power. I think we need to install renewable energy where it's can have it make a difference, and it's got its limited scopes. But we just can't power a whole industrial economy on power sources that rely on the weather. That makes no sense, and every country that's tried it has ended up paying more for power prices, just as we have in the last few years. You're constantly told and lectured that renewable energy is cheaper. But why is it the more we install of it, the higher people's power bills go? That has been the law of Australian electricity over the past decade. And I do think we should be building coal-fired power stations as well, because nuclear power stations will take time. We can build new coal-fired power stations quicker. And I just don't want to lose the manufacturing industries that have helped build Australia. We are deindustrialising as a nation. It's very sad.
Thanks for joining us, Matt. I appreciate it. Matt Canavan there on energy. It amuses me that Labor and other critics of nuclear say it's too expensive and it will take too long. We've spent 25 years and about $100 billion or more so far trying to convert to renewables. How slow and expensive is that?